Sophie? Sophie bird. What? Hey gang, it's us. I apologise in advance for any wind noise. It's really windy today. Like that. The icon for today's weather is just like a big gusty wind line. Sophie? Is the phone safe there? Oh, bird. Hey bird. Oh, super hard, thank you. Hey bird. Bird. What you doing? It's a really weird day today. It's sunny, but it's really cold. It's like cold. Sophie. Oh, it's bird. I love it. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Yeah, she turns into the wind and like, ooh. Still not sure about kissing. Has to be in a very specific mood for the kissing, yes. Sophie. This is a funny angle. Sophie's 10. She's 10 years old. This is a funny angle. I just put the phone in the wrong place, or is it? Oh no, there we go. Sophie. Oh, look at this bird. Look at this almost sorted magpie now. It's got to finish your ears off, and you're all malted and sorted. Bird. She is super fluffy. She's really fluffy today as well because it's a little bit cold. And we've got like we've got some pirate yoga. On a windy day, you're gonna do some pirate yoga. Ooh. Hi. Bird. What do you think? I don't know, the pirate yoga seems like a tough choice when there's a headwind. It does, it seems really risky, but secret bree, stealth bree. Sophie. Like, it doesn't look like my office is going to be, it doesn't look like my office is going to be back full-time at least until, like, April next year. So, well, Sophie came to us from a rescue in Yorkshire, where she had been taken from a nest when she was an egg by some kids. And in the process of being rescued, origin story time. In the process of being rescued, she became imprinted on humans. And now, unfortunately, once animals are imprinted, you can't really release them into the wild. They wouldn't make it in the wild, or at least would have dramatically reduced chances of making it in the wild. And it's also against the law here in the UK to release an animal that you I think we can. Yeah, I think we can. Isn't there a box on Greengo for Origin Story? I forget now. I think there is. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's against the law in the UK to knowingly release imprinted animals. So she lives with us. Sorry, we briefly went the sun is directly behind me, and every now and again we go into the J.J. Abrams universe. Just always on there, cool. I thought it was, I was pretty sure it was. And so she lives with us in this custom-built aviary. And she came to us 10 years ago. We have 2 other birds. In another aviary behind me, we have an injured rook and a crow that we look after long term. But because they are injured wild birds, they're less into this. No, this isn't a thing that could happen with them. The weird thing is as well, like today the wind isn't coming from one direction, it's just like this weird swirly, can't make its mind up wind. Just really weird. And also, yeah, I'm if I do that, I think that might cut down on the insane lens flare again because of my bad camera angle. Oh, bless. That's okay. You're very welcome. She does occasionally. Occasionally she just yells out of frustration. She's just like, I can't stand still. Berg. So annoyed it is. Yeah, some days you just get like impotent honking at something. Oh, bird, what are we doing? I've got to do a whole bunch of woodwork tomorrow in the garden. Yeah, I can relate to impotent honking, definitely. I can relate to just standing somewhere just going, why does it do that? Well, she didn't do that. Yeah, I can relate. I can 100% relate to this. Oh, no bird poo. I rest my chin on something, and it doesn't occur to me to check for bird poo. It's clean, which is good. Yeah, working in IT. Yeah, I can relate. Spent most of the day arguing with somebody who thought they had their own method for escalating service desk tickets. They did not. They did not have a brand new revolutionary method for escalating service desk tickets. They had an incorrect and inadequate method for doing so. So yeah, they had to have a brief visit from the Settle Down Squad, but that's fine. The Settle Down Squad have attended, and everyone's fine now. That wind is spicy as well. That wind is... It is cold and windy, which is my worst... Actually, no, it could be worse. It could be cold, wet, and windy, so... Hey. Oh, I love the double loop. Need a form, need to authorise the form, need the form to authorise the form. Yeah, can't beat it. Can't beat the loop within the loop. Well, Sophie is, because she's an imprinted bird, she wouldn't make it in the wild. So she lives with us in this aviary that we built for her. But it's in the garden. It's right next to a whole bunch of bird feeders and things. She has a family of wild magpies that visit her, that live in a tree the other side of the garden, that regularly keep her company and are friendly with her. And also Sophie never ever tries to get out. She's never sort of like made any attempts to quote unquote escape. I certainly, if I thought she was here, if I thought she wasn't happy, there would be no way I would do live streams and things. We're very thoughtful today, aren't we, Bird? Pondering the cosmos today. Oh, I'm sorry. A little plosive surprise there. Oh wow, really? Yikes. People underestimate the strength of a parrot's beak. Yeah. Yeah, never underestimate a bird. never underestimate a bird's beak. Even little birds. They chomp you. You stay chomped. You get chomped. Hey? I've been chomped a couple of times. Yeah, this one. What's this? Want to keep your foot warm, but don't want to keep it all the way warm. So there's a claw there, look. Yeah, the power of a biff is strong, not to be underestimated. He says, looking at the scar on his hand. I know, it is not raining. It hasn't rained today. So... Little yawn? Yeah, it feels that way, doesn't it? It feels like it's just trying to pull at the house. It's just really grotty and horrible. I hate wind. As a homeowner, I really don't like wind. All I do is just sit in the house and just obsess about all the weird, creaky, groany noises our house makes. Just that. Reminds me, actually, I should get the the police are coming. Yeah, they always come in. You won't take me alive, copper. I need to bring the it's recycling day today, and the recycling people have been. So I need to get all of like the recycling bags and boxes and things in before they, end up in the next county. Oh, the window open and everyone's front door. Yeah, that's sort of like weird. Yeah. Our house is amazing because it's like the prevailing wind hits the back door wall, hits the flat wall that the wall the catio is attached to, blows through the house, and then will either slam the kitchen door or the front room or the front door shut with amazing force, like really like sucks the door shut. And it's such an extent, like during the summer when we've got the doors open, we put like a Wellington boot in the way of the door so it can't slam and that kind of thing. And it just like a big gust of wind hits and your house just goes to itself. Just I mean, you're made of bricks and those bricks are attached to the floor. Why are you moving? Speaking of moving, Bird, can I coax you onto this hand? Oh, nice, because I'm crouching and my legs have completely gone from underneath me. There we go. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. We've got some belly warm. Wow. There we go. I've had to stop crouching because my feet and legs were starting to scream a bit. Bird, what's these? What can you say? Oh. Is it the female? Oh, another yawn. Actually, there's a floof brewing there. Huh? Oh, I've got pins and needles in my feet now. Oh, wow. So, this is nice. This is thoughtful, even though it's a... Yeah, you have to guess the Sophie shape. Like, we've already got, like, a fluffy out chest as well today. Oh, right, okay. Come on, Bird. Come on, Bird. Ready? Come over here. Come to the usual spot. There's a little bit of sun here. There we go. There we go. Oh, wow. Also means I can stand up. So, I saw the question there. Sophie is 10 years old. What's this? Oh, we're off. Hang on, we're off. See, now I've got to walk all the way over there with my feet, pins and needles. I'm coming home. Oh, I'm making an old man noise. Oh, we can have a soup check while we're here. The soup check is actually quite mild today. What do we think about the soup? Very well on Bringo, yeah. Is there for square for male makes insanely old man noise or something like that? You know, is there a noise? Is there a square for male's body betrays him? There we go, a nice thin soup for today. It's the crouching. Male guest crouching is on there. Oh no! Oh. There! Oh. Nasty. Magpie spit. Oh, like that's the worst thing that could happen to me today, you know, look. Getting magpie spit all over me is quite possibly, you know. If that's the worst thing that happens to me today, I'll be completely fine. Yeah, we can safely add Mel gets a face full of soup to the See, now you're determined to make me crouch, aren't you? You're determined that I must suffer. Hmm? Yeah. I was going to kiss you, but you smell like soup. I'm not kissing a soupy bird. Soupy birds don't get kisses. They do. Bird. Right. Yeah, hey Mel, have a blast on this soup, it's really nice. Okay, and we're off again. We're off again, and I'm standing up, believe it or not. Yep. Let me change cameras. Look at these. Got live Friday feeds. Hey, hi Mum. Yeah, it half cold and windy today. Even with the sun on me, it's quite cold. Brushy. Get off me, weirdo. Oh, Bob. What do you think? Hmm? Yeah, it's a bit like that. Just brushy time is over. Brushy ends. Should we have a feather check? What do we think? What do we think with the blues and the greens and the purples? Very nice. Oh, bird. Is that you shivering or me? It's me. Oh, Sophie. Look at this. Look at this bathrobe. I can't keep the camera still today. Oh, it's too cold. It's too cold. I'm going to have to lean the camera against something so I don't jiggle you all to death. Don't give everyone motion sickness and me shivering. I'm going to have to get my new winter coat out soon. Very excited about my new winter coat. Even though Sophie is going to absolutely hate it, I think. Because it's very orange. Yeah, she's looking great now, isn't she? She's really got it sorted. As I say, she just has to finish her ears off. And, yeah. Next week it'll be October. And then it's proper coat time. And I love proper coat time. Come in. Good. The tail gets me all the time. Like every time you see it, it's just like, damn, look at this tail. Eh? Amazing little thing, aren't you? Hey, bud. What do you think? Even down to like the little sort of like greeny blue tint she has in her black. Like even her black bits have like, doesn't really see it. You can't really see it there, but there's a definite sort of like purpley green tint to even her black feathers. You know, what you would call quote unquote black feathers sort of thing. Oh yeah. Magpie Halloween costumes. What do you think, bird? Yeah, like a big bit of popcorn, just like a big comedy, like huge bit of popcorn. Oh yeah, photo op there. Do everyone a favour, Baxter. Yes, I've got a hangnail there. You do not need to peck it. Yes, please do not peck it. I will give you money if you don't peck my already quite sore hangnail. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. Help people out, Baxter. Come on now. What do you think? What can you say? I can still hear the recycling people in the neighbourhood. Like the recycling van. Because it's curbside recycling, so it's sorted actually right outside your house. You have to like put the cardboard in one box and the glass in another box and the cans in another box sort of thing. But then they sort it and pile it into a truck, like on the door, on the curbside. And it makes a tremendous noise. It's really, it works great. But, oh wow, it's noisy. Especially when they come at like 7 a.m. Oh yeah, there was that, wasn't it? I'd forgotten about that. Like a few Halloweens ago. Oh, quite a few Halloweens ago actually, I think. What are you doing? Where did you get an acorn from? You have an acorn in there. Where did you get an acorn? Yeah, as I say, like a few Halloweens ago, I made a cardboard box. And I sort of like faked it up to be like metal and wood and all that sort of thing. And I filled it with sweets, with like fun size sweets and that kind of thing, but also with packing foam, like packing peanuts and streamers and all sorts of stuff. And what I had done is I had cut the bottom out of it. Cut like a hole in the bottom and the side of it, so I could put my hand inside the box and no one would see my hand inside the box sort of thing. All you'd see on the top of the box would just be tons of sweets. And all the kids who came to the door, I offered them sweets. And when they put their hand in to like reach in to like grab the Twix or whatever they wanted from the thing, I like thrust my hand up through it while screaming insanely. And I think I really traumatized quite a few children. Like there was one kid that he must have been 8, maybe 10 tops. I'm not very good at guessing children's ages. I don't have children. I'm not super good at guessing kids, but he was old enough to be trick-or-treating, but young enough that his parents were at the bottom of my driveway sort of thing. And he screamed like no scream I have ever heard before. The noise this child made was remarkable. And yeah, because I found out you can make a really terrifying scream if you breathe in while you're doing it. If you breathe out, you just get a scream. But if you breathe in, you get like a sort of noise. And it's really, if you do it really loudly out of the blue, it's terrible. it's and yeah, I basically terrorized. Everyone was cool. Like the parents at the bottom of the driveway were laughing and like giving me a thumbs up sort of thing. And I made sure all of the kids had loads of sweets because I brought tons of sweets. And but yeah, I really did. Yeah, I was quite glad. I was prepared for it, I was prepared for, you know, like, people reacting to it badly. But it wouldn't be the first time that someone's come to my door and gone away wanting to punch me. So, it's not unheard of that, you know, people have arrived at my doorstep wanting to punch. I am an old softie. I got fully into the Halloween thing. I don't normally do Halloween, but I had the opportunity to like play this prank on people. So I did. If you give me the opportunity to play a prank, I am going. I am 100% going to do that. Where'd you go, bird? Come here. What are you doing? Do you not want to sit on my hand? Yeah, I don't know. They're saying like to not go trick or treating this year and that kind of thing, which I can get. Candy shoots. Oh, what like some sort of like candy delivery? Yeah, that could work. That could be a thing. Push button, receive candy. I don't know. What do we think? Right. Eating baggy food. Yeah, some sort of like trebuchet, so it just fires Milky Ways at young children or something. At terminal velocity as well. Just like, yeah, I might have overspec'd the trebuchet a little bit. It is ruthlessly efficient. But hey, sweets kids. Happy Halloween. T-shirt blaster but with candy. I could probably rig that up from the stuff I've got in stock. Actually, I've got enough PVC tube. I could probably rig up some sort of you know, Mars bar yeeting machine. I see what's happening here. I can see what's happening here. The female is in the kitchen window because she's making a drink. This has angered Sophie. Come on, right. That is our cue to do the lolly stick thing, because there is no way she's going to stand still with the female in the window. Come on, bird. Okay, bird. You ready? Ready? See, now you've got a leaf stuck to your foot. Oh. It's like it's like someone made an idiot out of lots of little idiots. Okay. So hey, thanks for coming, gang. We aren't going to get a card out of today, are we? If you've just stumbled across this on Periscope and you'd like to follow Sophie on Twitter, nearly. Her Twitter handle is @BreeSophieBree. She's over there. Or if you prefer, you can Google Sophie the Magpie. There's also an official Discord link from the Twitter group. So we'll see you tomorrow for a hopefully well-behaved popcorn-powered Breecast. Now, let's not fall out over popcorn like we did last week. Okay, bird? Cheers, gang. See you tomorrow.